I cannot believe people are still talking and discussing who is more deserving of Palestine, who does the land belong to, who were there first. It's so insane how people are focusing on that and dismissing everything that have happened in the past. So yes, let's dig deep into history. Who were there first? Obviously, not Bani Suhyun, not Zionists, not Bani Israel, not the Israeli people. They were not there first. The land belonged to people that were called Al-Kan'aniyin, people that were called Canaanites. And originally they were from the Arab. They were from the Arab people. And when they reside in Palestine as a land, and they had their own civilization, they had their own life, Ibrahim alayhi salam migrated to a land that had people living in it already. He migrated to Palestine to make da'wah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He did not discover Palestine, if that rings a bell. Columbus discovering America when there was people here already. Ibrahim alayhi salam went there to make da'wah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Later on, fast forward, in the time of Yaqub alayhi salam and Yusuf alayhi salam being in Egypt, he called his brothers and his father and the whole entire tribe of Bani Israel to migrate from Palestine, the land they do not own, and go to Egypt for a better life, to prosper and live. They lived there for generations. And then later on, when Musa alayhi salam was born and freed them from the enslavery of Fir'aun, Musa alayhi salam then took them to march to Palestine when they disobeyed him, refused to enter, and refused to fight the people that were already there living, and then they were lost for 40 years in the desert. Fast forward, Dawood alayhi salam comes out, defeats Jalut, enters and rules for 70 years as a Jewish king. He ruled as a Jewish king, but he ruled everybody. He did not call it an Israeli state or a Jewish state. They have never owned their own state. They reside there with other people under the leadership of Dawood alayhi salam. To our recent struggle right now, 1948, they were helped and supported by Britain to come and enter Palestine, where the Balfour Declaration promised a land that he did not own to people that don't deserve it. There were people there already. They came in with so much support, weapons, wiped out villages, committed genocide, massacres, and called it the state of Israel. Let's not keep going back to who were there first. And to clear something out, Allah promised that land for the believers. They want to claim that Allah promised them the land. Allah promised the land to the believers, and it's us now. We have to take the torch. And we could live in Palestine with Christians, Jews, and Muslims as neighbors, as allies in harmony and peace without the state of Israel. Focus, people, focus. Go back in history and read. The Old Testament mentions that people were there before Bani Israel. It wasn't a bare land. May Allah free Palestine.